Yamaguchi was standing outside in front of Tsukishima's house. He was hesitating to go inside. Before knocking, he straightened out his clothes and fixed his hair for the third time. When he motioned to knock on the front door, the door was already being swung open by Tsukishima. "What are you doing?" I was just about to knock." "Yams, I saw you walking up to the house from my window about 5 minutes ago." "Tsuki." Yamaguchi playfully pounded at Tsukishima's chest with his fists. He was embarrassed that he got caught. "Why are you watching the window? I hate you. PFFT, come in already." He moved aside so that Yamaguchi could come in. When they entered the house, Yamaguchi smelled a delicious dinner being prepared by Ms. Tsukishima. They greeted each other before the two went upstairs to Tsukishima's room. Yamaguchi got comfortable and took off his backpack and jacket. "So, what do you want to study today?" "I was thinking you could choose." Maybe math then?" "No, I meant that you could choose what we do. I'm kind of tired of studying." Yamaguchi's surprised face. "Who are you and what have you done with my Tsuki?" "Wait. I didn't mean my Tsuki or anything, haha, I just meant." Yamaguchi was waving his hands around in a panic. "I know, Yams, what are you getting so flustered about?" Why am I like this?" "Never mind, haha." Tsukishima looked at him suspiciously. "Do you have anything in mind?" "Well, we could recommend new music we found in the last month to each other, or maybe we can read Volleyball magazines." There's also that dinosaur movie that came out recently, if you haven't seen it yet." "Those are all things that I would like to do." "Hahaha, oh are they?" "Yeah, how about we do something that you like? For example, I know you've been doodling a lot in your journal lately, you could show me some of those. Or we could go outside to the backyard and practice volleyball. We've never practiced with just the two of us before. Some of the things I draw are about Tsuki, so that's out of the question, but if I make him practice with me, he'll probably get annoyed that I suck so bad." "Are you sure you don't want to see the movie?" "I'm sure, let's go outside." "Okay." As the two walked out of Tsukishima's room, they encountered his brother Akitaru. "Oh, you're here Tadashi. Good evening Akitaru. We're going out back for a bit." "Alright, dinner still has a while to go but I'll come get you guys when it's ready." "Yeah. Hey, K. Yeah? Take good care of Tadashi, he takes a lot of care of you two." Face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. Tsukishima looked directly into Yamaguchi's eyes and said, "What do you think I've been doing this whole time? He's amazing, I learned from him." "Tsuki. Oh my gosh. Well, have fun you too." "Yeah, thank you." When they got outside, there was a light breeze of air that made it chilly and Yamaguchi had left his jacket inside. I left my jacket inside, that's too bad. I don't want to interrupt Tsuki so I'll just deal with it." "Hey, let's practice receives, you have the most trouble with those right?" "Why yeah. He always notices my flaws." Tsukishima sat the ball down and stood next to Yamaguchi. "Show me your form." "Okay." Yamaguchi changed his position to how he was taught to receive at practice. Since he was nervous, his receiving form was a little off. It also didn't help that it was chilly outside. This feels wrong. You look tense, loosen up a bit." "Huh? Here." Tsukishima got behind Yamaguchi and positioned his body right behind his. "You want to bend your knees like this and put your wrists together like this." Tsukishima was moving Yamaguchi's body into the position. Their bodies were so close that Yamaguchi could feel his breath on his skin. He shivered. "Oh, are you cold?" Tsukishima touched Yamaguchi's skin and noticed that it was cold. "Here." He was in the middle on removing his jacket. "Wait. You don't need to do that. Just take it Yams." He placed the jacket around his shoulders. "Thank you." Yamaguchi blushed so hard that he began to feel warm inside. Tsukishima continued to help Yamaguchi with his form in the process of receiving. They had a great time bonding and Yamaguchi enjoyed doing something other than studying. Akitaru came outside a while later and told them that dinner was ready. They both went inside and got seated at the dinner table with Akitaru and Ms. Tsukishima. After a few minutes of eating, Ms. Tsukishima spoke up. "You two have been getting closer lately." Tsuki and I have known each other for a long time and we're best friends so I guess that's normal haha." "It is indeed." "Mom, Akitaru, you agree that they get along really well right?" "Of course, K is a totally different person around him." "Right. Hahaha. What are you trying to say?" "Oh nothing, I just notice how Tadashi acts around you sometimes hahaho." "What?" Yamaguchi's eyes almost popped out of his head. He was so shocked at what he had just heard. He thought, am I really that obvious? He began to panic. What if Tsuki notices my feelings? Yamaguchi has had a crush on Tsukishima for almost 2 years now. He realized that he liked the same gender the more he got closer with him and built a close bond with him that has now developed into a crush. He was panicking because he was sure that his mom had figured out his feelings. He didn't plan on telling Tsukishima about his crush, but now he felt like he needed to come out to him. He wanted to be the one to tell him about his sexuality. Oh no, this is bad. I'm scared. Will I be outed? Akitaru was the only one that noticed that Yamaguchi had become anxious at the situation. You haven't realized? It's obvious that. Mom, that's enough, don't you think? Stop joking around, haha. Oh, right, haha, sorry about that. Yamaguchi let out a breath of relief. Yams, you okay? He looked confused. I'm fine. Did you want more food or something? Oh, no, it's okay. I'm getting full already. Actually, may I go to the bathroom? My stomach hurts. Oh, of course. Mom, we have school, so I'm gonna go up too. Thanks for dinner. Thank you so much. Yamaguchi walked up the stairs with Tsukishima following behind him. Yams. Why yes? Let's talk when you get back to the room, okay? Yes. He thought to himself, I think I'll tell him tonight. When Yamaguchi walked into the room, he saw Tsukishima waiting for him on the bed. He patted the spot next to him, signaling for Yamaguchi to sit in the spot next to him. Yamaguchi, he gulped. He was really nervous to come out. He didn't know how Tsukishima would react. He knew that he might not be against it since Hinata and Kageyama recently started dating as well as others on the team, but he just didn't want this to change things between them. Lately, I've noticed that you've been getting even more open and comfortable with me, which is something I really appreciate. You smile and laugh more, and I find that relieving. He looked at Yamaguchi and smiled, causing him to blush. It's because I do feel more comfortable around you. As I'm getting older, I can tell that I'm getting more confident, even though I still have a long way to go. Yet, I think I'm opening up too. You are. I'm so proud, Tsuki. PFFT, thanks, Yams. They smiled to themselves in silence for a bit. So did you have something important to say? Yeah. I was wondering if everything has been okay for you lately. It has. Why do you ask? It's just that sometimes I can see that you're happy and having a good time with me, but then you suddenly tense up at random. And you keep going to the bathroom because your stomach hurts, but that's not true, is it? Haha, I was actually going to talk to you about that tonight. Okay. Here we go. This should all go smoothly. All you have to do is tell him, Yamaguchi. Everything will be okay. Okay, what's going on? Yamaguchi looked into Tsukishima's eyes. His tone was serious, which made Tsukishima wait patiently for Yamaguchi's words. The thing is, I wanted to tell you a long time ago, and I've known for a long time, so I want to confess that He averted his eyes away from Tsukishima's and closed them tightly. I am scared. I'm so scared. What if he hates me? He'll make me leave his house. We won't be best friends anymore, and I'll have to quit the team. He'll think that I'm disgusting. Yamaguchi felt a hand on his shoulder, and when he looked up, Tsukishima was looking very concerned. Yams, is everything okay? Gomen Tsuki. I can't tell him while we're alone. I can just tell him tomorrow. I'll tell the team too. I have to tell you tomorrow. It's fine. Don't stress yourself out. Just tell me whenever you're ready, okay? It's so hard. Sniffle. Yams. Tsukishima pulled him into his arms and hugged him tightly while rubbing his back to comfort him while he cried. I don't know what's going on, but I hope you figure everything out. I don't like seeing you cry like this. Gomen. I can run a bath for you first. Just wait here. Okay, I'm so embarrassed, haha. You don't need to be. Thank you for understanding. Of course. I'll be back. Okay. Tsukishima ran a bath for Yamaguchi, and he thought about a lot of things while he was in there. He planned to first come out to Hinata, Kageyama, and Tsukishima together. When he got out of the bath, Tsukishima was getting ready to get in. He told him to get some rest. Tsuki, do you mind meeting me behind the gym tomorrow during lunch so that I can tell you? Yeah, sounds good, but make sure you're okay with it first. I am. I know I am for sure. Okay then. I'm gonna go rest a bit early. Sorry. It's fine. Sweet dreams, Red Heart. Yamaguchi laid on the futon that was prepared for him. He thought everything will be okay before he shut his eyes and fell asleep. It was the next morning and they both woke up and got ready for school together. They would usually spend some weekends together like this and go to school the next day. Tsukishima was worried about Yamaguchi the whole morning. I wonder what he has to say. He's been acting different for a while. I just hope it isn't anything bad. When they arrived to school, they went their separate ways when the bell rang. As time moved on, Yamaguchi got more anxious for lunchtime to arrive. But he was actually happy that this was happening. If he could do this, it meant that he has become more courageous, and that was something that he longed for. After a couple of more classes, Yamaguchi was ready. He stood up and walked to Kageyama's classroom. Kageyama? Yamaguchi? What's up? I'm so sorry for interrupting your lunch, but is it okay if I speak with you for a bit? I have something really important to say. I'll even buy you a milk. Oh? Well, of course then. Where are we going? I have to go get Hinata, so please wait behind the gym. I'll be there shortly. Alright, no problem. Thank you so much. Yeah, see you soon. Yamaguchi rushed to Hinata's classroom. Yamaguchi. Hi. Hi Hinata. Did you need something? I'm sorry, but can you come with me for a bit? I have something important to tell you. Kageyama will be there too. Surprised Hinata face. Okay, let's go. It's that easy lol. They walked to where the others were told to meet up. When they arrived, they found Kageyama and Tsukishima arguing about the most random thing. Who got there first? Listen King, I'm not your boyfriend, so I don't care to participate in your lame little races. Either way, I got here a whole footstep earlier than you. Seems like I care more about what Yamaguchi has to say. Finish that sentence and see what happens. Face with hand over mouth and rosy cheeks. Don't bully my boyfriend. Tell him babe. You both are so annoying. PFFT. Yamaguchi was happy that his friends were getting along, well, getting along in their own ways. What if I ruin all of this? No, that won't happen. I just have to be strong. Yamaguchi, you had something to tell us? Oh, yes. I have something very important to say to you all, and I wanted to tell you guys since we've become very close that I can trust you guys with this secret. This is something that I have been holding this in for around 2 years, and I want to finally be able to say this out loud to someone. I want to have the confidence to express myself in front of the people who are dear to me. He pressed the tips of his fingers together in a shy manner. He was finally doing this. He was going to come out to his friends. It's okay Yamaguchi. You can tell us and we won't judge you, right Kageyama? Yes. Let him finish. TCH okay. He cleared his throat. I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, haha. Well, what I wanted to tell you all is that, I think that. No, I know that He took a deep breath. What I'm trying to say is that I like G guys. I'm gay. Once the words came out of his mouth, he shut his eyes tightly together. His breathing was heavy and he closed his fists anxiously. Everything was silent as he waited for what seemed like hours for their responses. Disgusting. A low gasp left his mouth as he brought his hand to his mouth to cover it. He felt sick and lightheaded. His breathing increased as he tightened his eyes shut so that tears wouldn't fall out. I'm scared. I shouldn't have told them. I knew this would happen. I've ruined everything. Dude, don't say that right after he just came out. It sounds bad. Oh shit. Yamaguchi. Hinata jumped up onto Yamaguchi and wrapped his arms and legs around him. He hugged him tightly with snot and tears running down his face as Yamaguchi caught him. I am so happy for you. Thank you for trusting me with this. Yeah, it takes a lot to do this. Thank you and congratulations Yamaguchi. And get off of him bouquet. Hinata tongue out. He got out of Yamaguchi's arms and wiped his face. Are we the first people you've told? Why yes, I'm gonna tell the rest of the team, but that's it. Okay, I'll keep my mouth shut then. Good. HMPH. Yamaguchi finally looked at Tsukishima. He stood silently in shock. When he realized that Yamaguchi was looking at him, he snapped out of it. You two, leave. I need to talk to Yams alone. The hell? Kags, let's let them talk. Fine. See you later Yamaguchi. Bye guys, thank you for accepting me. You don't know how much it means to me. Yamaguchi waved goodbye to his friends. He had a big smile on his face. He was happy that they accepted him and that everything went well. While he was in the middle of thought, he was suddenly pulled into Tsukishima's arms. I'm so sorry Yams. I didn't mean to say that and make you feel unaccepted. I was just reacting to the snot that ran down that idiot's nose. It's okay, Tsuki. I let my own fears get to me. No, I feel so bad and I am so sorry. Tsukishima looked at Yamaguchi. He ran his hand through his hair and cupped his cheek in his hand. I'm so fucking proud of you, face with wide open eyes and flushed cheeks. He had a wide smile on his face. You've grown so much more confident since you were little and I am so happy for you. Tsuki, this whole time did you really think that I wouldn't accept you? That I would resent you in any way? I was just afraid that I would mess things up. I could never see you in a bad light, Yams. You're special to me, Red Heart. Thank you for trusting me with this. Of course. He pulled him into another hug. Looks like I can't call you lame anymore after this. Hahaha, Tsuki. Yamaguchi hugged him tighter. Thank you so much for being in my life. I was able to get this far because of you. I am so happy. Yams, yes? Nothing. Let's go finish lunch together. I'll buy you something. Okay. I guess I'm the real coward. So lame. Yamaguchi was a bit nervous to go to the clubroom for after-school practice. He was about to come out to a lot of people at once, but he knew that they would be okay with it. He felt a lot better after coming out to Tsukishima, so he decided to just do it. He entered the clubroom and everyone was there already. Hello everyone. Yo Yamaguchi, what's up? Yo. Hey Yamaguchi. Hi. Hey Yamaguchi, what's going on? Yeah, I have something to tell you all. What is it? He looked at Tsukishima, who was smiling back at him. This calmed him down. I just wanted to tell you that I am gay. Everyone was happy and excited that he told them. They showered him with hugs and thanked him for trusting him with this. He was happy, so happy that he began to cry. I have the best friends ever. I love you guys. They all laughed with him and teased him a bit about it. Everyone was so supportive and made him feel very proud of himself. He would remember this moment for the rest of his life. And it was now time to take the next step. The end.